Hey there, Anna here from Mask Addict, and today I wanted to talk to you about modeling masks. And if you follow any of the founders of Glow Recipe, Peach and Lily, or Soko Glam, you'll see that they often go to Korea and they'll sometimes show when they go to spas and they get this like slimy, rubbery goo put on their face, and then it's all lifted off in one piece and their skin just looks glowy and radiant. So you don't actually have to go to a spa in Korea to get it done. You can do it at home. There are quite a few products that you can buy. I'll show you some. These I actually picked up from Marshall's for $3.99. These are by MD's Pick. You can purchase them full price from Target. I've seen them at Target and Glow Recipe. So these are an option. Let's see, I think the full price is $6. So these are MD's Pick. And then this guy is from Misha, and this was also $6. So it comes with a capsule of their like gel modeling material, and then this is a powder. So this is like a rice powder that you add together and mix up. Others are, this is a 23 years old Aqua Bab modeling mask, and this has 4 packets of the goo and 4 packets of powder and some popsicle sticks for you to mix in. And this container is you can use this to mix the two together, so it's kind of all in one system. This I think retails for anywhere from $25 to $30 for 4 masks, so not a bad deal. This one's a little more expensive. It's like a little pill. This is the Let Me Skin Ultra H2O modeling mask, and this has 2 in there, so you get 2 uses, and this was $20, so it's $10 each. And then a friend just gave this to me. This was all the way from Korea, and it looks like a coffee cup, but it's not coffee. It just has everything together. I have no idea what this is called. The brand is Ann Skin, I think, but I thought the packaging was cute. So you can get these from, at a variety of prices. There is, of course, the very fancy Shangpri ones that you can get from Peach and Lily, and I don't have any of those on hand, but I did splurge and get the little gold flexible bowl and spatula. So I'm actually going to use this to mix my mask up rather than using for the MD's Pick, it comes with this tray that you can mix everything in. Totally optional. That's a very fine thing to do, but I have this, so I'm gonna be extra fancy. So all you need is the mask, of course, some sort of container. If your mask doesn't have one, get a bowl and a spatula. What I also recommend is getting a towel ready. So this will drip, because when you watch them on Instagram, they're already lying down and someone is applying the mask for you, so they don't really drip. But we're obviously sitting up or standing up and applying it on ourselves. So as gravity works, you will look like this crazy swamp monster. So I recommend applying the mask as quickly as possible, and then laying a towel down on a pillow or say the back of your couch, and just as soon as you apply, just lay back and just sit there for until this solidifies. It takes about, I would say, 5 to 10 minutes before it starts really solidifying. Until then, it will drip. So maybe don't wear a nice shirt and have a towel handy. So let's get started. I'm going to use this one by Misha. I kind of just picked it randomly, no rhyme or reason. This is supposed to be a rice powder, and it's supposed to brighten. And so you could use this container, but I'm gonna be fancy and go for this. So
I'm just emptying that into my fancy cold bowl. Doesn't really smell like anything. And it just looks like a clear gel. So that's the rubber part, and then here's the powder. Okay. Ooh, that kind of smells like cereal.
So I've got the two together, and you just mix it up until it's combined. And like I mentioned, the gel was a clear color, and now that I've added the powder, it makes the gel into like a white color. And I don't know if this is the case for every single modeling mask out there, but I try to mix this a little longer than what I think it needs. So I would say right now it's pretty thoroughly mixed. But when I notice that I take extra time to really kind of whip it and like mix it, it doesn't seem as drippy. So I don't know if it's just because it's sitting out in the air a little longer and it's a little more solid than if I just mixed it a few times and immediately apply it to my face. I don't know if that's why it doesn't drip as much. So I'm just gonna mix. Oh, and let me read the instructions actually. This says 15 to 20 minutes is when this should harden. And I like to do this modeling mask step after my skincare routine, or a majority of my skincare routine. So I already put on toner. It's the morning, so I've put on a vitamin C serum. I've put on a like more hydrating serum as well. And then sometimes I even sheet mask, and then I apply this modeling mask after I've sheet masked. So I'm really using this modeling mask to lock in all that hydration and get my skin nice and plump. So it's nicely mixed. Let's see, it's all white. Okay, glasses off. Let me get in close here. This is gonna be weird because I'm doing it on camera. So I don't really have a technique. I kind of just start with one cheek, do the other cheek, join at the nose, and then do my forehead. I know I should probably do my forehead first since that's the furthest. See, I'm already dripping. So yeah, I would suggest doing this in your bathroom so you can more easily clean up.
This actually smells really good. It does smell like cereal or something. Like cereal milk. That's what this reminds me of. Yeah, I don't have much left. So let's see where I can touch things up together.
Always trying to move upwards to fight the mask's urge to drip down. I would just work as quickly as possible and then run to your bed or sofa and just lie down and take the time to meditate or just relax. This is not a kind of mask you can do. You can multitask, like you can't do chores or anything like that. Okay, so I think this is good. I'm not dripping too much yet, but yeah, I'm gonna go lie back and I'll see you in like 20 minutes or so. Okay, bye. Okay, it's been a few minutes. I'm still lying back and you can see it's still dripping right here. So I always recommend putting down a towel just in case you need to catch any of the drips. So I'm gonna keep waiting and hopefully this firms up soon and then I can remove on camera. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, it's been another 10 minutes or so, and this has definitely dried down a little bit. So you can see it's not transferring to my fingers at all. If it was still wet, it would be goo. So I think it's safe to sit up. Yeah, I've stopped dripping as well. So it kind of just ended up like that. All right, I will check back in a little bit. Okay, it's been about 15 to 20 minutes since I've applied this mask and I'm no longer dripping. This is pretty solid, like I showed before. It's not transferring at all to my fingers. I like to describe this as like deli meat on your face. They call it a rubber mask for a reason. It does have that like weird rubbery texture. So let's go ahead and remove this. And I like having the bowl or whatever container you have on hand handy so you can just dump the piece or pieces into that bowl. I also recommend having a cotton pad with some toner or something like that, so you can just get rid of any of the little bits and pieces that may stay on. You're not supposed to wash your face after this, since that would just defeat the purpose of, you know, soaking everything into your skin. So let's see if I can get all of this in one piece. This is always the most satisfying part of watching those Instagram posts, but it's very rare that I'm able to do it myself. Okay, so you see this is like the texture. It's like, yeah, I describe it like deli meat. It's like your bologna. So that did pretty good. I've got some on my nose and I know I've got some on my chin because those were where the drips happened. Let's see. I don't think my skin, this mask was supposed to be brightening, and I think I look about the same, but it does feel like my skin has gotten like a big boost of hydration. My cheeks feel really, really plump, and like they definitely have a good bounce to them. And my skin feels really, really smooth. So this is one of those things that it's definitely a luxury, since they do range anywhere from, say, $4 if you find this guy at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, upwards to $20+. But it does give you a nice like spa experience at home, and it's a nice treat. I like it because I'm forced to do nothing for 15 to 20 minutes. I was just finishing up an episode of a podcast I was listening to. Like I mentioned before, you can use the time to meditate, and you just, you know, kind of sit back and relax and do nothing, which is kind of a luxury sometimes. So that's it for my Masking with Me modeling mask edition. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.